Hi everyone, GPreptiles here. A few months ago we started a little test of ours to compare two different types of bedding and let's say two different producers of bedding, and here we go, Tierwohl Super, which is all I got left from a 25 kilo package, and a freshly opened bag of Lignocel, which we were using before Tierwohl. So here we go, a few facts why we're thinking like that, and let's start from the most crucial thing, which is that the Lignocel has a lot of less dust in it. And it is really important to put a snake in a cage with a bedding which generates smaller amounts of that kind of powder, and it's not in the air, because in the future it might cause respiration problems. And we're not saying here that Tierwohl was causing any problems, no, but in our opinion it's still better to put a snake in a cage with bedding that serves a little smaller dose of dust. Secondly, we want to talk a while about size and shape of both these beddings, and let's start from Tierwohl. As you can see, when you're squeezing it like that, you can feel that it's a little bit sharp, and some shreds of it looks like splinters. You can also find bigger pieces of wood, which is really not good for your snake when it eats it, or I don't know, just crawl over it and it might hurt him. Because Tierwohl generally was made for sables, for horses, which are big animals, and it's a huge difference between a ball python and a horse, so we're not even talking about that. But generally the Lignocel is much softer in touch, and those shreds are not as sharp as Lignocel, so we think it's a pretty important thing. Okay. And the third thing is that, which is really important too, that in our opinion Lignocel absorbs the smell much more better than Tierwohl does. When snake urinate or defecate, using Lignocel was only a pleasure because you won't feel any smell, but in Tierwohl it's still a little bit stinky. And the other thing is, when you're taking the stool out, you can see using Lignocel that is really dry and easy to take out. In Tierwohl also, but not as good as Lignocel. And here we come a fourth thing that we want to talk about, and it's not as important as the previous three, but for us still a nice aspect to say about, is the aesthetic. Tierwohl, as you can see, it's of course unused bedding, and it's a little bit dull and gray and not really yellow and white that is supposed to be. And for example, let me see. For example, Lignocel is pretty white, as you can see, and it looks simply better when you put it in the cage, and the snake looks better. And for example, if you want to take your snake to the show or something and put this kind of bedding in the display, it also looks better. So it's that kind of aspect that you can choose from these two, and maybe you like the color of Tierwohl better, but we still we still want the Lignocel. Okay, so that's basically it. If you have any other questions and you have on mind any other aspects that you want to ask about, just do it on Facebook. Leave a comment down below, or just simply send us an email, and we will for sure answer it. We just want to say that nobody gave us any money to say good things about Lignocel. No, it's only our opinion, and we just think it might be helpful for you to choose your own product, to choose your bedding for your pets, and but this choice is still up to you. We just gave you a few thoughts that you might consider or not, but it's you that you still choose your own product here. So anyway, thanks for watching. We hope you got a great season going on, and wait for our productions. Thanks, guys.